welcome to my channel. This is Holly, and today I thought we would do a reading vlog for a third book of a series called Cruel Prince by Holly Black. And the first two books, I've already read them, like, I swear, in 2 days. Here's the third book. The reason why I just kind of went crazy is because it was really good, first of all. Second of all, while I was reading this, I was reading Cruel Prince, and then what happened is I saw like a Instagram video of saying like, oh, the letters to Jude from Cardan, which is the main guy, right, is like available to like download as a PDF from the author's Instagram account and stuff. So I signed up for that, did that, and I was saving it, and it just like couldn't stop. It was really good. Also lots of spoilers, obviously, since it is a reading vlog. Then I obviously just followed the author on Instagram. I realized she's coming out with a new book, and she's going on a book tour, and to make it even better, she's coming to Salt Lake. And so I got the tickets to go see her and like buy her new book so I can go get it signed. And there's a couple of girls that are in the same city as me, so we're all planning on going, and I'm just like so excited. And so I want to make sure to read this before then. Today is December 8th, so almost like a month out, because she's coming on July 7th. So I would just really like to get this going and read it. I feel like this book is gonna destroy me because the first two books were really good. So the main character, Jude, she's a human. Her mom was married to a fairy, and she had like a baby with the fairy, but then she escaped the fairyland, went back to the human world, got married to the dad, who she did meet in fairy, to be fair. But then she had two more kids, and one of the kids, oh, they're twins, one of the kids is the main girl, Jude Duarte. And she is a master strategist. She is very smart and very stubborn. In the first book, I was like, what is she doing? Like, I couldn't decide if I really liked her or not, because so her kind of like stepdad guardian is Maddox, who is the fae like husband of the mom. But what happened is like he killed his mom, or her mom and her dad, took his daughter, the one that she had with the mom, and because she had two more kids, she was like, okay, you guys are my responsibility, you're coming back with me. So he brought all of them back to fairy and like kind of raised them as his own. And now the main girl has a lot of like conflicting, emotions regarding that, because first of all, like her father's killer is like kind of pretend playing her father nowadays. And so she has a lot of like emotions where she's like I love him, but I'm not supposed to love him type thing. And then she does a lot of things behind his back, and I'm like, what are you doing? This man raised you for like 10 years, and stuff like that. But then in the long term, it actually ended up being that our girl Jude, was right. So the Cruel Prince part comes in from a prince. So the fairy king has, I think, 5, 6, I guess the 5th kid is the youngest one, whose name is Cardan. And he is very like, he's the youngest prince, and he gives a lot of hard time to Jude, and so we don't like him. But then, anyway, yeah, like, it's really good. If you're watching this reading vlog, I really hope either you've seen or read the first two books and have read the third one and are about to like just kind of watch me read it. I'm just really excited because I was like, oh my god, the second book ended on like a huge cliffhanger. I was like, what? But the name of the book does make sense. It's called The Queen of Nothing. So what happened is, in the second book, Jude and Cardan made a deal to basically get married, but then Jude was gonna give like his autonomy back to Cardan, and she did. But then once she did, Cardan banished her back to the human world, and now this book is it. Some of my friends that have read the book, literally like last week, they read this book like in a single day too. I don't have that much time today, but I would like to make a dent in it. And I've been just using this one sticky tab for the whole book series, so they're all gonna match, which I'm very excited about, because some of like my guitar and stuff, like they have different colors for different things, so it's kind of not like confusing, but yeah. So I've got like cute moments, Cardan, and then funny moments, Jude, and then like kind of plot areas. I have read the first 26 pages. The first few pages didn't really have a lot of things. It kind of basically had like a prologue about how Cardan was like born, and like what the royal astrologist and stuff like that said. Basically, the royal astrologist said like something very cryptic and was like, your youngest son is gonna be the one that like, oh, what did he say? Man, okay, it was something very like dumb. So the king brings the astrologer and is like, okay, so he said, the astrologer said, he will be the destruction of the crown and the ruination of the throne. And that's it. Like, the little kid was literally born like a week ago. What do you mean? And it's so cryptic, like, what are you saying? So ever since then, the king stopped visiting his mom, and then the mom, she was not born to like be a mom. She was like way more interested in like having parties and like, you know, going out or whatever, and because of the child she couldn't, so she kind of like left the child. But then Prince Dane, who did die in book 1, he tricked Cardan and basically killed this important character, but then blamed it on Cardan, and then nobody wanted to listen to Cardan because he's kind of like the outcast like prince, because the king is like, oh, Cardan is gonna ruin the throne, you know? So instead of Cardan going to prison for it, the king ended up sending the mom to prison, and then our boy Cardan was basically raised by himself. His elder brother Belkin, who's the oldest son of the fairy king, did take him in, but he was not a good like person. He was just taking care of him like almost out of spite and just to like take out his anger on him, you know? So that wasn't like a good relationship at all, and just not like a good way to be brought up, which just makes me so sad, because like nature or nurture, you know, like that whole thing. Also, I love that this book is sorry, I'm like jumping all over the place, but I don't know what it's called, like the dedication is for Leigh Bardugo, who wrote the Shadow and Bone trilogy. I guess it's probably a trilogy. I don't know. I have the first book. I haven't read it. This will definitely be on my next like TBR list, so I'm super excited. And Six of Crows, which I also have the first book, so I'm just really excited. Anyway, it's just kind of like cute that the authors are like friends, you know, and then like give each other probably like tips and tricks. Okay, back to reading. So now we are back in the mortal world with Jude, and she is kind of talking to like her sister Vivian, who is the half fairy, half human. Oh, okay. So basically, Jude, she's kind of become like a mercenary slash like an errand person for fairy people, and she just kind of makes money off of that. And right now she was having like a sword fight with Grima Mog, who is like a general of another like fairy country, I guess, or like kingdom. Yeah, so they are doing that. I'm an optimist. And then Grima Mog made a deal that like if you win against me or whatever, I'll tell you a secret about your prince or your king. So although Jude is kind of like mad at Cardan, like deep down she loves him. Like, we can tell. And like last book, she made like a demand to Locke, who is her brother-in-law now, saying like, you will stop tormenting Cardan and like let go everything you have against him, blah blah blah, and like stop trying to like humiliate me and like make him feel bad or whatever. Like, it's just I don't know, anyway, it's like so obvious to me as a reader that they're both in love, and it's like, open your eyes. Anyway. I feel like she just kind of cheated a little with the fight, because she threw the cap at her. Yeah, yes, little cheat. You bested me, now help me up. I feel like this Grim Amon character is gonna come back and become the general for Jude and Cardan. Because Maddox, who's the stepdad, is technically still the great general, but we don't like him. Again, she calls after me as I head for the stairs. I have secrets aplenty. There are so many things you don't know, daughter of Maddox, and I think you crave a little violence yourself. Oh yeah, she has them. Okay, so now we're in chapter 3. Okay, also, all the chapters of the books have like these really kind of pretty designs, and I almost want to try and go and like color them. But I don't think I will do a good job, so I don't want to. I just can't wait until they're reunited and we figure out why Cardan sent her off. I bet you Cardan sent her off to like basically become a stronger High King and like, you know, solidify his like throne so that Jude is like away from danger. But I just can't wait. Okay, chapter 4. So Taryn is here, and Taryn, I have feelings about her. I don't love her, to be honest. In second book, when the undersea Nicasia princess said, somebody you trust has already betrayed you, I swear I thought it was Taryn, and I thought like, yeah, anyway, but it ended up not being her, which is in some regards good. You say whatever bullshit you want, and I just say no. Locke is dead, she blurts out. Oh my god! What? I wheel around above us. The sky is bright and blue and clear. So Locke is the guy I didn't like because he loves playing games, and yeah, because of him, the sisters are having a bad relationship right now. He's dead because I killed him. What? What? I shake my head as though that's going to help me understand what she's saying. And I need you to pretend to be me, she finishes. What? Nuh-uh. Why'd you kill him? The very thought of being there, of seeing Cardan, speeds my heart. You know, like... Okay, so basically Taryn wants her to pretend to be herself so that she can lie, because Jude has like the oh my gosh, what is it called, like basically a thing, jest, whatever, from the Prince Stain, so that like she can't be use magic on, like she can lie and stuff still, whereas the sister, if they use like glamour on her, she has to tell the truth, like it's like a truth machine. So that's what they want to do, I guess. But watch, there's gonna be some weird stuff happening, and then, yeah, I don't like this at all. Okay, so I guess that's the reason why she's going. But it's so stupid that, oh man, I don't know. Like, so stupid that Taryn just like her husband, you know? Okay. Okay. I knew you liked her, says Locke. That's why I had to have her first. Do you remember the party in my maze garden? How I kissed her while you watched? Ah! Locke honestly deserves to die. I'm sorry. I have a, some of you know, I work at a restaurant, and there's this girl that comes in with her family, and she and I were talking about Cruel Prince a couple months ago, and she was telling me like it's really good and stuff. And then yesterday she came in and I was like, I read the first 2 books, I'm so excited about book 3, blah blah blah. She did spoil like tiny detail for me. She told me that Cardan comes to the human world to like come see Jude, I guess. And I was like, girl, no spoilers, stop it. So she stopped. But what was I gonna say? I was telling her that I wouldn't mind if Locke like, you know, and it happened. Premonition type thing, I guess, or I manifested it. I don't know. Also, my camera is literally about to die. I don't. But freaking Locke, I hate him. Ah, I recall that your hands were on her, but her eyes were on me. Ooh. You're so beautiful, so very beautiful. But your beautiful fate and stuff like that was a weird thing. But is it like kind of saying that she wants to become like fairy? I love you, Jude. I've loved you for a long time. I will never stop loving you. Taryn didn't tell everything. Okay, let's see. Is she pregnant? Because she just put her hand over her belly. She is pregnant. Did he know? And he knew. Locke knew. I love the sentence. But for all that, she's still my sister. My widowed murderer sister with a baby on the way. He is even more horrifically beautiful than I was able to recall. They're all beautiful unless they're hideous. That's the nature of the folk. His black hair tumbles around his face, unbound and a little messy, as though he's recently risen from someone's bed. Ooh. Jude is gonna get jealous. I can't stop marveling at how I once had power over him, over the High King of Fairy. I think Cardan probably knows it's not Taryn. Because, so basically she just says, my husband was murdered, and whether or not you believe me, I do mourn him. I will not make a spectacle of myself for the court's amusement when his body is barely cold. And then Cardan basically says, as you wish, then I suppose I will have to examine you alone in my chambers. That sounds creepy. Kind of. I don't know. Because, like, they're twins. Cardan's obviously in love with Jude. And Taryn is Jude's twin. You know, like, Okay, so it looks like Maddox is coming to rescue Taryn. Which is scary. Because there's like a spy intruder inside the castle right next to Cardan, you know, like, what if they tried to stab Cardan? She knows! So he basically said, well, he says, patting the couch beside him, didn't you get my letters? What? I'm confused enough that the word comes out like a croak. You never replied to A1. He goes on, I began to wonder if you had misplaced your ambition in the mortal world. Oh my god, I'm excited. Jude, you can't really think I don't know it's you. I knew you from the moment you walked into the B-R-U-G-H. I don't know how to say it. Gaze intense. Come closer. I take a step backwards. So see, freaking Cardan was trying to send letters to Jude, but obviously Jude didn't get it. How come? Who's messing with the letters? Does it matter? Also, Alex is just like this. There's a lot of words I don't know. What does redolent mean? Redolent. strongly reminiscent of, suggestive of, pregnant, basically. Okay, as much as Matic and Oriana are like shit parents, Ariana's actually pretty good. Like, she still cares for the kids, like the two daughters, you know, and like gives really good advice to them and like is kind of protective. Because she's now saying like Grimson wants many things. If you're too kind, he might decide he wants you too. He could desire you for your loveliness as one covets a rare jewel. Or he could desire you just to see if Matic would give you up. And stuff like that, you know? So it's like, I don't know. I like them as people, but I don't like them as like employee. You know what I mean? And you shall have it, blah blah blah. And Matic was kind of sweet though. He did say, "You were only hardened. Perhaps what led you to end Locke's life is more my fault than yours. If it's hard for you to bear what you did, give me the weight." And stuff like that. Like, he's saying like, blame me if you need to, that you killed your husband, because like, because they were talking about like how he killed her mom and stuff, you know, her mom and dad. So she's like, maybe that's why. Yeah, I don't know. So cool. I think this is it for today. So see you for tomorrow. It is basically midnight right now too, so yeah. See you later. Bye. Okay guys, welcome back. Today's Sunday. I've got some more time to read finally, so I'm about to go and dive in. I'm so excited. I got like a huge cup of tea and maybe light up some candles. So, hey. Oh, hot. Okay. So she's basically at the war camp tent and trying to figure out how she's gonna escape. Ooh, this knight is smart. He's like, where should I tell your father he can find you should he ask? Of course, Jude's gonna have to like intervene. Somebody's might be imprisoned inside the cave, and she's trying to tell herself that it's not her problem. Ah! The ghost is the captured guy. Do we need to like rescue him? No.
You're talking to me.
Unfortunately, no. She's like, I'd considered us friends had he and Cardan laughed together at my trusting nature. Are you serious?
I am serious.
Oh my god, I think Loke used the ghost. Aha. It was his dowry for your twin sister's hand and a seat at the table when Balakin came to power. You're not Terran. Oriana knows. I mean, like, Matic and Oriana are horrible people, but they still care. Oh my gosh. If you're looking for reasons why he disappointed you, by all accounts, Prince Cardan was a disappointment from the beginning. It's like more like nature versus nurture, you know? Like if Cardan was nurtured well, he could have turned out great. And I'm sure he is gonna, so. We're gonna prove all of you wrong. Oh, it's kind of sad. She's like, If I laugh particularly loud, it is because I know I will never do this again. I will never have him behave like this with me again. But for one final night, he's the father I remember best, the one in whose shadows I have, for better or worse, become what I am. Cardan, send Roach to rescue Jude. Freaking Cardan's there. Oh. Okay, hold on. My tabs fell off. Okay, cute. Looking at him, I feel a little lightheaded for some combination of shock and disbelief. You shouldn't be here. I said that too, the Roach goes on. Really, I miss the days when you were in charge. High Kings shouldn't be gallivanting around like common ruffians. Cardan laughs. What about uncommon ruffians? I swing my legs over the edge of the bed and his laugh gutters out. The Roach turns his gaze to the ceiling. I'm a broke liver that I am in a nightgown Ariana lent me, one that is entirely diaphanous. Will we vent to you? As the High King is staring at me strangely, as though he wishes to say something and is holding himself back from it. He's probably like holding himself back from like saying, Jude, I love you, I'm here for you, idiot. Ugh. Aw, Roach is going in. Aw. Take this and do not stop. He gave the cloak to Jude. Maddox is inside the cave. Garrett is Ghost's name. Into my stomach. Oh my god, I think she just got stabbed. I don't think he meant to stab her. Oh, Vivi is shooting arrows at Maddox. Oh, it's Grim Amar. Nice. Okay, that's good. See, I told you, I think she's gonna become the next Grand General. Okay, oh, now I can breathe. Because I don't think I breathed the last, like, 2 paragraphs. Oh! Grim Amog is saying, I'm out of work and it seems the High Court is in need of a general. The true queen? Okay, now Taryn knows. Alex is gonna play Elden Ring, I guess. Baby, do we have like chocolate or something? Oh my gosh, some action is happening. So basically, Jude got into the palace and then slipped a note saying, hey, there's going to be an assassination attempt, make sure you're alert. And then Bomb just found her hiding. Why was she even hiding? I mean, I guess because she's in exile. That's stupid. Because, oh shoot, I think I have like a tub of lotion next to my bed and I just spilled it. Anyway, basically, Maddox set her up to seem like she's the assassin that the note was scaring off of or whatever. And then, yeah, anyway, so she just fell off on a banquet table and then pomegranates are rolling everywhere. Do not touch her. Why is her TV so loud? Oh my god.
Drama, baby.
Ah! I just read the next word he's gonna say. Holy cow. Okay. A terrible silence follows. I wait for him to pronounce judgment on you. Whatever he commands will be done. His power is absolute. I don't even have the strength to fight back. Whatever can you mean? Randall says. She's... And then he says, she's my wife. Ah! Hell yeah. The queen is back. Drags me under. Woohoo! And we're at book 2. Okay, book 2. It always starts with like a poem or something, and I don't really get the poems. Because I think English poems are stupid. And that at a council meeting is of being bored to death. Cardan gives me his arm. Him to do that. He had no reason to declare me queen. Whatever your scheme is, whatever you're planning to hold over me, you might as well tell me now before we're in front of the whole council. Make your threats, do your worst. Yes, he says, turning down a corridor in a palace that led outside. We do need to talk. It is not long before we come to the royal rose garden. The guards stop at the gate, letting us go on alone as we make our way down a path of shimmering fronds. Oh my gosh, I think I'm not gonna read it out loud because I cannot read. I swear I'm okay at reading. It was terrifying, he says. Watching it fall, I mean. You're generally terrifying, but I'm unused to fearing for you. And then I was furious, and I'm not sure I've ever been that angry before. Morals are fragile, I say. Not you, he says in a way that sounds like a lament. You said you'd send me messages, I say. You seem surprised I hadn't gotten any. What was in them? Cardan turns to me, hands clasped behind his back, pleading mostly, beseeching you to come back. Several indiscreet promises. He's wearing that mocking smile. Oh my god, what did he say? I can't wait to read the freaking letters! Angry, of course, but not quite like this. Oh, my boy was just trying to impress her. The crown, meaning by the king of fairy or its queen. You could have returned anytime you wanted. Oh. See, that's probably why, like, the letters he sent to Jude was, like, explaining and stuff and, like, pleading her to come back. And like, Cardan probably thought Jude was just mad at him and didn't want to come back. It wasn't enough. The other is that I want you here by my side as my queen. Lunging in a chair, looking bored as ever. You can hardly expect me to mention every little thing. Of me, because my lady, I will always be a challenge. Oh yeah. And she really will be always a challenge, I swear. That I'm already proven useful. You will need me to sweet talk the door. Larkin Gorm Garrett. Oh, that's his full name. She says, forget all other commands but mine. Nice. Okay, that's good. I am very, 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 very happy Tara knew Ghost's real name. Unlike Lark, I never thought love was a game. You may accuse me of much, but not that. Yeah! My boy Cardan. Oh, I'm so sad. And like, I feel like we like this character fan, so we'll see how that goes. You create those doubts? Excuse me? You're talking to the High Queen. Be careful, Randall. Aww. So that's how they got Grandma Mog. So she basically was trying to return the knife. I figured it was neighborly. Oh, Heather and V, I guess, did some sort of a bargain. I wonder what kind of bargain it is. Okay, so I saw like a TikTok, Instagram reel edit that had Timothy Chalamet as Cardan, and now I cannot unsee it, and I need that in my life. Please make it happen. So the bargain was basically, she told me that Oak needed someone to stay with him in Elfhame while she went and got you, and that made me this offer. When we were in Fairy, we could be together, and when we were back, she'd make me forget the Fairy. Now they see me as murderous queen. And they all bowed to me. Yeah! Cardan basically won over the whole court for her and like made them think twice about messing with, you know, Jude. Okay, but like, I wonder if she's gonna end up becoming Fae, or if she's gonna continue being mortal, you know? It cannot be anything other than the truth, or it can never leave my tongue. Oh, so cute. They all need to freaking stop. You didn't come to bed last night. He's practicing the arts of love. He can draw whatever response he wants from me, and I hate that, and yet I want it all at once. But maybe I don't have to be the only one made to feel things. Naked, I returned to the bedroom. Girl! Damn, my girl. Jude, is this still YA? What's going on? By you, I am forever undone. What? Ugh. Excuse me. I do not accept I love you from now on. Okay, I really need Timothy Chalamet to drop Dune and start doing this. Oh my god. Excuse me, can we talk about this one more time? By you, I am forever undone. But I'm too shy to say the words. I missed you. In the mortal world, when I thought you were my enemy, I still missed you. My sweet nemesis, how glad I am that you returned. He pulls my body against his, cradling my head against his chest. We're still lying on the floor, although a perfectly good bed is right next to us. I think of his riddle. How do people like us take off our armor, one piece at a time? Chapter 21, y'all. It's you I love. Ah! Ah! I spend much of my time guarding my heart. I guarded it so well that I could behave as though I didn't have one at all. Even now it is shabby, worn, eaten, and scabrous thing. But it is yours. Oh my god. Ah! I bet my neighbors are, what the hell is happening? Oh my god. I'm like... You probably guessed as much, but just in case you didn't... My man, this is like... What is happening? Oh, I died. I'm dead. Drop dead. Dead. Died. Dying. Whatever. I can't believe he said that and then just walked out. I agree, yeah. I am going to strangle him. Like, freaking Cardan is so smart. Like, you love him too, I think. You loved him since before you were a prisoner of the Undersea. You loved him when you agreed to marry him. Once this is over, I will find the bravery to tell him. Oh, but okay, I'm gonna go back to that quote. Like, it's you I love. I spend much of my life guarding my heart. I guard it so well that I could behave as though I didn't have one at all. Even now, it's a shabby, worm-eaten, and scabrous thing. But it is yours. Oh my god. I am somehow what to joke, not joke, Cardan, and Oriana is just like baffled. But Ariana's like not a bad person, you know? Like, she's just weird. She's just like a stepmom, I guess. Oh my god, this Matic is just like throwing punches with his words. Oh, he's breaking the crown. Honestly, Cardan again, he's so smart. Oh my god. I think the freaking crown is cursed because Grinson is an ass, and then that Cardan is like shifting. I don't know. I want my work to endure just as Queen Mab wanted her line to endure. The monstrous thing seems to have swallowed up everything of Cardan. His mouth opens wide and then jaw crackingly wide, as long as fangs sprout. Scales around his skin. Dread has rooted me in place. Screams fill the air. Some of the court begins to run towards the door. Okay, so now Cardan is a freaking serpent. Yeah. And, yeah. Cool, we'll see. I'm so happy Grandma Mog is here and she's kind of like taking care of Jude. She's saying the hardest thing, the impossible thing, is to get past the memory of Cardan telling me he loved me. And then she was like, okay, once this is over, I'm gonna tell him that I love him too, you know? Aw, Oak is like, I've been explaining skateboarding to Oriana and she doesn't think I should do it. I can't believe Jude is considering like tying Cardan to herself through like a leash. Ah!
There's something I could never tell you while I lived, he says, pulling her closer to him. I love you, Liliver. I've loved you from the first hour of our meeting. I love you and despaired. Before I die, I want you to know that. My heart. Ooh, the ghosts of her eyes, and he glances at me. I grin. With both of us on the floor, I doubt the roach has any idea we're there. You're not dying. I shouldn't have spoken. Oh, no! Cute. Okay, but also, you know that myth or whatever Heather found about that snake prince? I feel like I've heard that. Is that a myth? Like the skin being burned off and stuff? I don't know. Let's do this. Did you also know that Universal Studios or Universal Pictures has the rights for Cruel Prince? When is that adaptation gonna come? So as you guys know, Holly Black is coming to visit in my state, and I really want to go see her. Well, I'm gonna go see her, and me and my friend were joking that we should do like a petition to get the movie going with like Netflix or whatever, you know? And then I was like, wait a minute, let me look up news. And then I found it, and I was like, oh, it's already sold. And it was in like 2017, so you know what that means? It's been a couple of years, and the book is so popular. Like at this point, y'all need to get on it so that, you know, you'll have massive people like going to go see it. And then I think now I'm gonna amend my petition to be Timothy Chalamet to play Cardan. Anyway, okay, back to this. Oh, she's like thinking how terrible it would be for Cardan to be trapped forever as a serpent and stuff. Like she's being like considerate of Cardan first, you know? And like I wonder if he's in pain now. There's only 40 pages left, and I don't know how like they're gonna get back together, like how the curse is gonna be broken, how Jude is gonna tell Cardan she loves him, and like all that. Ugh. Okay, Nikisha has entered the chat. Oh, Cardan was returning the mortal servants. Ah, the dress was from Cardan. I thought it was from freaking Locke. This is a really dark dream. She says, I love you, and then he devours me. Okay, chapter 26. Cardan steps out. Naked and covered in blood, alive. He's every bit as terrifying as any serpent. I don't care. I run into his arms. Every part of me is alive. We honestly need Cardan in our lives. Oh my gosh. So confident. Cardan just made a throne for Jude, okay? Oh, okay, so Heather's back. I mean, they're about to talk. I really hope Heather and Vivi make it up. Oh. Okay, so it seems like Heather and Vivi are going back to the human world, and then Heather's gonna forget everything, but Heather made the promise that she's gonna tell everything from the start and make her love her. Oh. Oh my god. They're about to eat the serpent meat. That's freaking disgusting. But then Cardan is saying, I always supposed I would be delicious. She said, I love you. Because I'm clever and funny. You didn't mention my handsomeness. Or your deliciousness, I say. And when he kisses me, I feel as though I can finally breathe again. Okay guys, epilogue. Interestingly, many take great pains to bring mortals as their guests. Oh. Okay, Maddox just basically got sent to the mortal world and never set a hand on a weapon. Oh, Oriana's going with Maddox too. I want to see Cardan with tight pants and a t-shirt. Okay, that was it. To family, to fairyland, and pizza, and stories, and new beginnings, and scheming great schemes. I can toast to that. That's it. It's all over. Wait, hold on. I think there's like a small side story in the back. Oh, how the king of Elfin learned to hate stories. It's basically like about Cardan, I guess. I do want to buy it and read that next. I think it'll be great, but I don't know if I'll have enough time to do that right before Holly Black comes. I'm so excited for it to come, and I don't know, maybe I will do that petition to have like Timothy Chalamet play Cardan and have her sign that. I think that would be like extremely hilarious. I don't know, it was pretty good. I wish we got a little bit more of Cardan and Jude together because I feel like we didn't get enough of that, you know, like just them being really cute together. But it was really good. Yeah, there we go. Thanks for watching. What did you think about the book? We love Jude, a strong, you know, main character who like literally does not bend for others and doesn't go for their will. Like at first when I read Cruel Prince, I was like, what is going on? Like, why is she doubting her, like, you know, stepdad or whatever, and like just being like such a jerk? And but then I started realizing it more and more, so now I'm like obsessed. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye. Follow me on my bookstagram if you'd like. It's Booked with Holly. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Like this video if you'd like, or comment down below what else you'd like me to read. Yeah, bye.